right, the day is here, guys. Finally, the Led Zeppelin pinball trailer from Stern has dropped. All the information starting to trickle out little by little. I'm sure it'll all be out in full force later today. But this is the first time we've been able to watch this game trailer. And I'm curious to see what I'm going to see. The Steve Ritchie game confirmed. So let's get to it and see what we got, shall we? Using the art album, I see, or the album art. Shocker. Targets and drop targets in the game. All right. Huh. I can already see a difference with the upper flipper. Got a mech. Looks interesting. Huh. Well, all right. That's I'm not gonna lie. First, the music gets you going a little bit. It's nice to hear some Led Zeppelin music, but I'm not gonna lie. That trailer, it didn't exactly get me going. It's not. I mean, like I said, inevitably the comparisons are gonna come compared to how everybody else is doing it now. But that, I mean, that's a normal Stern trailer as we see. But I don't know. It felt a little underwhelming, I guess. Is that a way to put it? But again, may not mean the game's underwhelming, just the trailer in general. So let's go back and take a look at it again. Slow it down a little bit, see what we see. Let's see here. Okay, so we got stand-ups to the left, and it looks like drop targets up above. Get a better view. I got inserts down below, a multi-ball. I'm guessing this has to do with albums. Maybe a mini wizard mode, another wizard mode, and your final wizard mode with that Zeppelin right there. I'm guessing that's what it could be. Let's see here. Okay, and this is what caught my eye immediately. So you got a right ramp that returns back to the right flipper. And now it appears that the upper flipper does not, if you look in this area, it's not coming back around. It's not. Do I have a visitor? All right, one of my daughters decided to come up here. Hey, can you go back downstairs? Daddy's working right now. I love you too. All right, that was fun. The joys of being a dad. All right, getting back to it. So, just like I was saying, this caught my eye right here. That on the upper loop, obviously, it does not go all the way around. The question is, what I didn't catch yet, does that loop go all the way around to the orbit? Or does it stop? When I say all the way around earlier, I meant back up a wire form. Ah, dang. Yeah, that looks like a target, guys. Is that a target? Is that what I'm seeing? Yep, there it is right there. Oh. Man, I don't like that, to be honest with you guys. That sticks out like a sore thumb to me with everything else. I mean, we'll start judging everything else and looking at it, but man, I am not a fan of an upper flipper shot going straight into a target and then just, I mean, where does it go after that? Is it just rebound and just kind of trickle back down to the middle? Does it come back to the right flipper? Man, I don't know about that one. Not a fan of that. This one's interesting too. I'm assuming since this has an insert behind it, you hit this part and that might make Icarus, I guess that's what it's called. It'll make this thing probably bounce up and down. That's my guess. Oh gosh, but man, the wind out of my cells right now, just with this part. All right, so let's look at the cool parts of it. I like the fact that they got drop down targets right here. That's a good touch, especially at the angle that it's at. I don't mind that. It's interesting to see both stand-up targets and drop targets right together. I wonder what the thinking is behind that. Why not just go all the way with it? And of course, we got the quick right ramp return from this angle that we were just talking about. Looks like a right orbit goes along. You can see a lock insert right there. So obviously it's going to lock up at some point back there, and it's not meant to go all the way around. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing here. And spinner here. Looks like a scoop right here as well. Let's keep playing through it here. Maybe I need to, you know what I need to do? Let's mute that. We're going to take this. We're going to do it. Slow motion playback speed. All right, so this center ramp will come this way. I'm guessing this left ramp will do the same thing. Is that what's happening? Is that what we're seeing? I wish Zach Sharp's hand would tell me what we're seeing. Okay, 2 targets over here as well. So, I mean, if I'm looking at pluses are, there's at least 3 ramps on the Pro. There's a spinner, and there's actual drop targets. I like that. And I don't mind this art necessarily. Obviously, it's from one of their albums. I mean, it's not my favorite type of art, but I get keeping with the theme. That makes sense. But man, that the Pro in general, comparatively speaking, when you're looking at the premium that they showed towards the tail end of this, it looks barren compared. It really does. We got Tour Lock 1, 2, 3, 4, Icarus X. I wonder if that might be, I don't know, playfield multiplier maybe? Extra balls over here to the left. It looks like the same type of shot that was on Black Knight. That was another Richie pen that came out in March of last year. 2019, that is, if you're scoring at home. The rocks, more stand-up targets over here as well. It looks like lots of combos too. They do have combos at least. I mean, that's a plus. That's given though. Skip ahead a little bit. All right, stop it right there. Nothing to see here. Let's move ahead. Okay, this is what I was looking at. So it does, all right. So there is a lock right there. So then that left spinner shot has to go somewhere completely. It doesn't come all the way around. What does that left spinner shot go to then? That's the mystery for me right now. And you guys are probably watching, you know exactly where it goes. Oh, there it is right there. Just saw it. Okay. That makes more sense. So then you're left. Well, wait, is that? I see. I don't know if that's it or not. That may not be it. I was thinking I see that gate right there, and that might allow it to go through. I'm not sure. If it does, I don't really like, you know me, I don't like shots that just lead to the bumpers like that. I want it to go around the bumpers. So what we're seeing right here is, again, lower shot at the playfield. All right, maybe we can get a better look here. I cannot get a feel for that. I'm guessing that spinner shot must lead to that. It must do that. That's what it looks like. And it looks like this shot right here, that Zeppelin ramp, just drops off right here to that same wire form that this comes. So both those ramps lead back to your left flipper. I like that. I like ramps that lead back to flippers. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Okay, there's Icarus bouncing up and down. So we did see that correct. Spinner shot, more combos, more locks. I mean, obviously it's got that classic Richie feel, you know, to where everything is just out there in the open. I like that part. When I saw that mech that's coming up here in just a few on the premium version, you know, at first glance, I'm not really liking that mech, to be honest with you. I'm not really liking that mech. All right, here it comes up right here. All right, let's take a look and see here. Come up all the way, and we're there. All right, so new stuff. Obviously on the premium, it looks like they got side art blades now, and they got this new lighting, GI lighting or whatever you want to call it around. And we've heard rumors of that for well over a year now, that Stern was going to start implementing that into their games. And it doesn't surprise me one bit to finally see that come to fruition. mean, it's definitely a nice touch. I wish that they would do this on all their games, to be honest with you. I think it would add a lot to it. And it appears, too, that the songs right here on the back and that they're actually lighting up according to what song. It didn't look like the Pro was doing that. But I'm not, I'll be honest, guys, I'm not a big fan of this raising mech. And for a couple of reasons. I just, I like the spinner. The spinner's cool. The idea of a magnet's cool. What I don't like is these giant posts right here. Like, you're going to have to be precise on your shots. And it's not like a bash toy to where you could be off a little bit. I just feel like right here, this is going to lead to a lot of clunkiness right here. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can sneak a ball through there, up that ramp. Maybe that's possible. I'd have to assume that shot is there. But I'm not a fan of how much clunk could possibly happen with that shot. I mean, kudos for trying something different, though. I don't remember the last time, if ever, there's been a spinner to come up out of the playfield on a mech itself to where it actually magnetizes the ball for a lock. Because obviously this is a different multi-ball. I forgot what the multi-ball was called that they just showed. But obviously the premiums and LEs are going to have a different multi-ball. Yeah, that takes up a lot of real estate in the middle. It does. It reminds me of the Monger bash toy, too, from Iron Man. That's what it reminds me of. It's not in the same exact place, but it's in the same area. Which, again, I don't mind bash toys. I like the idea of bash toys coming up out of the bottom of the playfield. I don't like the idea of this, though. I'm just not. I got to wait till I shoot it, but first glance, I don't know. Okay, right there, I think a shot just actually. Did we see that? Oh, they took it out right before. Yeah, there's definitely a shot that was going straight for that rubber. Let's see if we can see it. We're at 0.25. Oh, it was going right for it. They didn't show it. Okay. So they call that Electric Magic Multi-Ball. And there's that spinner going. See, this is the part that's most troubling to me. I think that's a cool shot, but I am insanely disappointed to see it's just a target for the Pro. That is very disappointing. I mean, this is one of my most favorite shots on Jurassic Park. It's a very similar shot, that tower shot that Elwin made. And now seeing this, it's just like there's no return to it on a Pro. That is really disappointing. And where else would that ball go? Like, I'm really stuck on that, guys. I got to be honest. I am really, really stuck on that. But yeah, anyway, so we'll just, yep, there goes the ball right there. Bye-bye, ball. With all my hopes and dreams. All right, well, okay, so wrapping this all up, I'm excited there's a new pinball machine out. Obviously, I'm not quite as hyped up about this as I was Avengers, or even Guns N' Roses, for that instance, or for that matter. I don't know this, and I'm judging this based on that I'm looking at getting a Pro, but after seeing this, I'm not sure. There's so much stripped away, guys. There is so much stripped away, and that's for a variety of reasons, to which I don't know yet. We can all speculate on that. Now, if you're looking at the premium and the LE, and you're a Led Zeppelin fan, maybe this is the pin for you. I don't know. I mean, I could be talking from a standpoint that I'm a little jaded on the mechs on LEs just breaking down on me all the time, because I've gone through that. My past 3 pins have just scared me off of LEs for now. And so I hope that works, but even if I wasn't scared off by it, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that mech. I'm just not. But the ramps look cool. I'm digging the artwork here, like that psychedelic type look. I'm digging that. I know the artwork's not going to be for everybody. Target's cool. Stand-up targets, they can be cool in spurts. But yeah, I'm curious. So what I really need to see now is I need to see what the rule set's going to be. With Tim Sexton on rules, which I assume he's on rules again. I haven't seen that confirmed. I'm just assuming. But I have to think that he's going to think outside the box. And this will not be your normal rule set for a music pen. I have to think that he will think outside the box. And he did a really great job with Black Knight. I really felt like he did a great job. And so if he's on this, I'm not expecting anything less. I'm excited to see the combos. Obviously, if they have inserts for combos, they're going to play a big part in the game, which I like about that. And so, yeah, that'll about wrap it up for now. I guess we'll get the information out as we get it. We'll start talking about it. And this week is officially Led Zeppelin week. Other than that, though, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Tell me down below what you guys think. You like it? You don't like it? What do you think? Obviously, there's going to be lots of comparisons to everything else that's out right now. But yeah, well, I'll keep formulating my my views, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll go over everything in due time later this week in the next video. All right, later, guys.